You can't be all up and through Walmart cussing people out, okay, because they got the last bag of blueberries. Hey, what's up? It's Shandace from Gigglezilla.com, and I am passionate about helping parents and caregivers build a toolkit that they can use to take care of these kids. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and turn on notifications so you know when I post a video. I want to talk about something that I think is really important, and I think it's important in our society and important in your life if you have kids. We need to teach these kids manners. It is so important that we teach kids manners. Like, sometimes I'll be at the park and I'll be like, whoo, you just overhear those conversations of how kids are talking to their parents or how they're talking to another adult. And I'm like, yo, when I was growing up, I could not talk to another adult or my mom that way. Like, she instilled manners in us. Please, thank you, excuse me. Just being polite and just being a kind person is so important. Let's talk about 4 ways you can start to teach your kids manners. Number 1, start when they are young. If they're 1 year old and they're starting to talk and they're starting to engage with you and other people, start then. If you hand them something like a snack or a cookie or a book, you, the parent, the adult, say thank you, okay? If you want something from them, say please. And then eventually they will see you saying please and thank you. They will start saying it back to you. I know it sounds kind of backward. I'm handing them something and I'm telling them thank you. But in order for them to learn it, they need to hear you say it, and they also need to know when it's appropriate to use it. If I hand you something or I do something for you, we say thank you because it shows appreciation to the person who is helping you out. Number 2, y'all, listen, okay? You have to model good manners. You can't be all up and through Walmart cussing people out, okay, because they got the last bag of blueberries, and then expect your kids to have manners. They are watching you. When you're talking to another person, be kind, be polite, say thank you, say excuse me. They will watch you, and then eventually they'll start doing that too. Listen, we all have bad days. Sometimes then people in the store just be getting on your last nerve. You be sitting in traffic and you be like, whoo, Jesus, take the wheel, okay? Try your best to model the kind of behavior you want to see out of your kids. You want your kids to have good manners? You got to model it, homie, like you do. It's just, that's the baseline, okay? Show them what you expect out of them. Manners includes apologizing. If you mess up, go back and apologize. Let them see that. Sometimes they need an apology, okay? Right here, video, right there, go watch it. Do I need to apologize to my child? You might, I don't know, only you know that. You and the good Lord, Jesus, okay? Number 3, find materials that your kids can use that shows them manners. It models what you've been telling them. Some kids are auditory, some kids are visual. They may need to see a book or watch a video in order to understand exactly what manners are. Book right here, what is it called? Bear Says Thank You. This book, probably maybe 2 to 3-year-olds would enjoy this book. Might be a little young for a 5-year-old, but you could still read it to them. Basically, the little bear needs something from his mom, so he asks her, and then he says thank you. Each time she gives him something, he says thank you. Some kids need to learn this way. So find some materials that your kids can look at so that they can learn to use their manners. And number 4, the final one, is patience, y'all, okay? They are children. They are kids. They're not gonna get this right every single time, and we don't need to berate them because they didn't say thank you when you handed them their fruit snacks, okay? Be patient. Remind them very gently that when you hand them something or someone does something to help them out, it is polite to say thank you. There's some baseline manners that we all know. We don't all use them, boo-boo. But we know them. Say please, say thank you, say excuse me, right? There's a couple more that I think is important that we teach kids. Number 1, don't interrupt people when they talking, okay? That's like my biggest pet peeve as an adult. When adults do that, I'm like, yo, did you not hear me talking? You literally just cut me off when I was talking. If your kid is a serial cutter offer or interrupter, just say, hey, I was speaking. When I'm done speaking, I'll ask you what it is that you wanted to say, okay? But if someone's talking, just wait until they're done and then you will have your turn. This is really hard for kids. This is hard for a lot of adults because they start thinking, I got something I want to say, I better say it or else I'm gonna forget. Or they just don't know that it's rude. I know grown people, like old, okay? Still out here cutting people off when they talk. It's rude and it's actually really bad manners. Another thing that's bad manners, making fun of people. Don't let your kids be out here making fun of other kids, okay? They can say please, they can say thank you, they can say excuse me, but if they're out here being rude to other little kids or making fun of a little kid because they look different or talk different, no, enough of that, okay? If they are doing that, we need to put a stop to it. It's not okay, it's not kind, and it's rude. You don't need to guilt trip your kid if they do that, but just slowly start teaching them that we're not gonna do that, okay? Let's think of something nice we could say about that person instead, or let's just not say anything at all because that's gonna hurt that other kid's feeling if they hear you making fun of them. What are we gonna do? We're gonna teach our kids some manners. How we gonna do it? We're gonna model it, okay? We're gonna start when they're young, if we can. We're gonna read some books if we got to. And we're gonna be patient when our kids don't model manners perfectly. If you found any value in this video, subscribe to this channel. Bye. Mommy got manners. Mommy got manners. Mommy got manners. You got manners? Say thank you.